Wednesday today. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Firesquad podcast. Today's a vibe. Today, we have a very special podcast for y'all. To my left, we have my partner, my co-host,
Sam. What up? What up?
Samuel Cortez. And today, we have a very special guest. Want to introduce yourself, my friend?
What's up, guys? My name is Phillipwolf from San Antonio, Texas, now in Las Vegas, Nevada, man. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for hopping on.
Problem. Thank you.
We got Phillipwolf, a Vegas local rapper, and we're just going to get to it. All right, then. So, San Antonio, damn.
Man.
How long were you down there for?
20 years.
Oh, shoot. So you probably just came up here recently, or...
I just moved up here last year, actually October of 2018, so a little over a year now.
Damn. It's very recent.
And man, just wanted a nice little change. I love Vegas, man.
Yeah.
The West Coast feel is definitely refreshing after being in Texas.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of West Coast vibes over here in Vegas. I mean, obviously it's in the West Coast of the United States, but like to me, West Coast is LA, man. Like
100%. I mean,
Vegas got it a little bit.
Coming from Texas, you know what I mean?
It's crazy. I've always wanted to live in San Antonio because I'm a big
San Antonio?
Because I'm a big Lakers fan, right? And then they'll always play the Spurs like in the playoffs. I briefly I genuinely remember watching those games, and then when those show clips, whenever they play in San Antonio, it just looked like a vibe. And then I saw it wasn't too hot over there, but I mean,
that's refreshing because I feel like we don't really get a lot of love as far as tourism goes, but the Spurs definitely did a lot for us. I'm a huge Spurs fan. So
I love Tim Duncan, man. Manu Ginobili, I'm a Lakers fan, so I got a little bit of rivalry from them from back in the day. But like, I love the San Antonio Spurs, man. They're what's called one of the best passing teams and well-rounded teams I've ever seen. So they have good basketball. But
those were great years.
Yeah, man, I miss those days, man. But so San Antonio, Vegas, you are.
How's the weather like difference? Are you used to it yet?
I actually like it a lot better here because it's more of a dry heat. In San Antonio, it's really humid.
Okay.
So it's like you can't get away from it. So in Vegas, I feel like you can get under the shade, you know what I mean? And then you're good. But in San Antonio, you get under the shade and you're still sweating, from the humidity. So,
what's the highest it goes up there? Like, I'll say it cracks 100 a couple times, no?
Yeah, it definitely cracks 100. It can get up to 110, but probably not as consistent as Vegas does.
Right. It's every day over here. It's like 110.
Yeah.
Recently, Vegas been tripping, man. Like, you came on in the good time. Like, snow in February last year, that was unheard of for years.
Yeah.
Right? No, yeah, I know.
You came in right in the time.
That was way too experienced.
Yeah, but so you make music. That's what
I do. Yeah.
So from the Texas scene, San Antonio down south, what's the biggest difference you see from like further? I mean, more north up here in Vegas. What's like the biggest hip hop scene, I guess, that you could like differentiate?
No disrespect to San Antonio. I think Vegas is more polished, if that makes sense. I think from what I've observed, the Strip is around the corner for Vegas. So I think there's a lot of influence on like local shows. Like I've just been mad impressed on how well put together a lot of local shows are. There's a host, there's well structured. I mean, of course you have your flaws in there, but for the most part, I feel like the shows here, they kind of aim high to where it's a little bit grittier in San Antonio, which I like that too. It's just, good old fashioned, put a bunch of people on a bill and get down. And they have that here in Vegas too, but I just feel like there's a lot of well put together, like Cricket's Playhouse and Tuesday Blend and things like that.
Yeah.
It's really cool. We didn't have stuff like that in San Antonio.
Because it's crazy, like over here in Vegas, we compared to San Antonio, it's a big step. But to me personally, I feel like, Vegas not even there yet. Like, I mean, there's
for sure.
Yeah. We still got a lot to grow, but I mean, that's. That's what we got to do out here in Vegas, man. Dude, how what if you don't mind me asking, what made you move over here?
So my original plan was actually to go to Cali.
Mm.
Kind of like every artist does. I kind of felt like I just
Mhm.
needed a change, and if I wanted to take it more serious, I felt like I was doing well in San Antonio, so I wanted to take it to the next level.
Okay.
Right.
But I had a friend in Vegas who was like, "Yo, check out Vegas, see if you like it." Ended up getting a job with Waterhole Kingdom, the people that throw like Tuesday Blend and stuff like that. So I ended
Hmm.
up staying in Vegas, and I really do like it here. I really enjoy Vegas. So
All
um,
right.
yeah, man, I'm
So what's
enjoying it.
so what about for the music? What influenced you? What was the beginning where like, hey, you know what? I could try this, music stuff out. What made you? What
Um,
pushed you to do that? Like what's called? What was the influences and
I,
all that?
I feel like the cliche answer, because I feel like a lot of people say this, is Kanye West.
Hmm.
Mm.
Um, but the not cliche answer, I would say, is almost equal. Um, which it sounds weird, but it's like the gym class heroes. So the gym class heroes had a mixtape called the Paper Cut Chronicles, and it was like super poetic and lyrical, and it was
Uh-huh.
like beaty. And
Hmm.
I went to like a super like urban middle school, so to me, I just thought hip hop was out of the question because it just didn't fit my persona. Like everybody that was rapping there was like super gangster and super hood. So when
Uh-huh.
I heard that album from the gym class heroes, kind of fused with rock, kind of made me feel like I could belong in my own little lane because I feel like a lot of my music is kind of like a fusion of rock and rap. So
Right.
um, yeah, that
Okay.
that was just like a refreshing thing. But then Kanye too, man. I mean, Kanye's GOAT. Like I said, I feel like that's the cliche answer, but his production,
But
how he
for
came in the game, is just a lot of respect for that. So
because the last the last artist we had, he also was a Kanye West, who inspired him.
Hmm.
But what I feel like Kanye West, like how you said, he doesn't. Okay, well, he does inspire a lot of artists, but I feel for the most part that most of the artists that came from that Kanye tree, they don't consider themselves rappers. You know what I mean? But they're still in the
mm-hmm,
hip hop scene. They still do that genre. Travis Scott, for example, he's a rock star. He is a
mm-hmm,
rock star with hip hop vibes, and then
Yeah.
so I feel like Kanye West, that just right there, that's a great start for your ears, to not only make, rap and hip hop, but to to acknowledge that you could be different within a genre.
Right. To kind of embrace like the musical side of it.
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah,
Yes. Man,
I
Kanye West.
even think his image coming into the game was helped a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was rocking sweaters and stuff like that, that wasn't really a thing yet. I mean, Andre 3000, but
Right.
just so all around, man, Kanye was definitely inspiring in that sense. But I
And
mean,
how about in like these recent times? Who are some people you listen to or kind of look up to?
man, when Acid Rap came out, I was a huge Chance fan, but I really feel like he fell off. But
Yeah, I was actually just having the conversation yesterday
Wait,
yeah, it kind of
uh,
when
makes me sad.
Chance
about Chance the Rapper.
Yeah,
falling off?
He doesn't have it no more, bro. In my opinion.
What?
I mean, I'm not
Bro.
gonna say that because I feel like he's doing his thing to a different market. Um,
Mm,
but
okay.
yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the Acid Rap Chance that happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
After that
Um,
last album, bro, I just
You lost
can't
it.
do it no more.
Damn,
yeah,
for real? Nah, man.
yeah,
I feel like Chance the Rapper hasn't even started yet. I really believe that. I like obviously, that was that was his peak, I guess. I guess that was the highest he reached. But who knows? He could surprise us. To me, Coloring Book is one of the top 10 albums of all time. But
did you like the new one, The Big Day?
I mean,
I guess that's probably where our comments are stemming from. Because
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean that was
exactly.
that
man.
one kind of disappointed me.
I mean, but it's just one project. There's always been that artist who had a disappointing project, and then they don't they I don't know, but Chance the Rapper to me is still
For
has
sure,
he still
I'm still
hasn't
a fan.
started yet.
I'm
Yeah,
still a fan. He
I
didn't lose
still
me.
rock with Chance the Rapper, man.
Yeah.
But all right, so San Antonio,
Um,
or what was you gonna say?
Oh yeah, I think you asked me who I'm listening to nowadays. I mean,
Yeah.
it'd probably be like Tom Misch. I've been really getting into a lot of neo soul. Um, yeah, man, just been trying to connect with that side. I really like Georgia Smith and
That's
Lake
a great
Street
work.
Dive and stuff like that. Jid,
The JID.
yeah.
Yeah, man, JID, bro. I saw that fool perform at Day in Vegas. Lit,
Oh yeah,
super
how was
lit.
Day in Vegas, man?
Oh, Day in Vegas was dope, man. It
It was
was.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It is tiring though. That was my first festival ever, but like,
Yeah.
man, it actually, it does get pretty tiring. What's called when you're just like raging all day. But no, but like I was my legs were busted. But all right, so we know the influences. So what pushed you to make them to what was your first recording or the process of your first recording, your first song, or like that little push that somebody gave you like, hey man, start rapping, what I mean, or start making music.
Um, I mean, I'm 28 now.
Mm-hmm.
So I started making music when I was like 14. When I was like in middle school, I was dropping like projects here and there.
Okay.
My first full length was when I was 18. And I just dropped like a bunch of mixtapes and stuff like that. And I was just
Mm.
kind of doing that stuff. So when I first recorded when I was 14, I mean, I was just in a closet studio, um, making trash like any other artist when they first start. Um, yeah, the levels were all fucked up. Yeah, that was my experience back in middle school for sure. But
Okay.
yeah, I've been making music ever since.
It was dope, man. You continue going.
How many projects deep are we?
I mean, I was counting from when I started taking it serious, which I dropped my first album in 2018. So
Okay.
that's when I feel like let's do this.
Right.
So I was really proud of that project. 16 songs, and I worked a year and a half on it. So
Mm.
um,
So what's called? All right. So okay. So you're there with the music. So what about now? Today, what have you been working on in these quarantine times? What should we be expecting?
right now, I'm trying to stack a bunch of EPs. Uh,
Okay.
I got one coming out with my boy Doobie. So that one will be first. It'll probably be dropping sometime in September. But I've been working a lot with Danny Couture and this guy Zao. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of him, but really, really dope artists here in town.
Mhm.
And trying to drop some EPs with them too. I think EPs is the way, little three song projects and some singles.
Yeah.
So just trying to stack, use the quarantine to my advantage.
Yeah.
It's been kind of nice. I mean, I hope this doesn't last forever, but it's definitely been
Yeah.
nice to just
Yeah, man.
make music.
I've been for like the first couple of weeks, the first 6 weeks, 7 weeks. I was calm about it. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna, stay indoors, listen and stuff like that. But man, now I'm getting to the point where I really miss, just like the fact that we have to do it like this, like the
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but what do you feel about all this, man? You got any theories? What's your thoughts on this, man? What's behind? Is it all just
Uh,
in the works?
I don't like to get too political or like weird. I don't know. I mean, right now, I think we're doing all we can do. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, we just gotta take it day by day.
It's yeah, exactly. It's weird. I think we're gonna have a new normal whenever all this is over. I think we're gonna
Very
have to get
true.
used to
That's true.
a different way of life. But I mean, that's kind of cool. We
It's
probably
probably
should have been taking those precautions to begin with. But it kind of
Yeah.
does wake you up on like what the potential of something like this could do.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
it,
was
Um,
actually I was thinking about it the other day, and like I kind of was reminiscing on like my days, when I would be around a lot of people or like going to a concert maybe. And it's just cuz it feels kind of weird now like that I think about it, like I was that close to that many people. It's kind of gross
yeah,
in that way.
yeah.
damn,
Also, too, man, I'm a huge sports fan too. So to think like when sports start
Exactly.
back up, there's gonna be empty arenas, or like are
yeah,
people even gonna want to go, or are they
Yeah.
gonna space them out, or it's just gonna be weird. It's gonna be different.
man. I'm a big sports fan too, bro. And then once all the NBA stuff got shut down, that's when it really began to hit me, I was like, man, this is some serious stuff, you know.
Damn, Rudy Gobert, man,
Oh my god,
messed it up for everyone.
messed it up for everybody, bro. You know, hey Sam, Sam's not really into basketball like that, but there's this player. Did you hear about Rudy Gobert, Sam?
Is that the first Corona dude?
Yeah, he's a French. He's
First
from
one in the NBA
in
to
the
get it.
NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from France, and then basically he had the coronavirus, or no, there was rumors of him having it, right? And then that fool started like touching all the mics and like touching all his players jokingly. They're like, "Oh, I have the coronavirus,"
Yeah.
and then what? One of the other all stars in that team, one of the other, because he's a really good player, but the best player in that team, he eventually had it from him.
No way.
Yeah, from all that, just like,
Oh wait,
my
isn't
God.
that the guy that like fought somebody and
Uh
then they got it or something like that?
oh, there was there. Yeah, it is. He gave it to one of the Pistons players. I forgot, but
Oh, Christian Wood.
yeah, he got in the scuffle with him, but I don't know. But so, are you a big basketball fan? What's your main sport?
I'm a big basketball and football fan. I'm a huge
So
Spurs fan,
what
and I'm
you?
a huge Packers fan.
Oh, Packers. All right, my man.
Yeah.
So I'm a big Aaron Rodgers fan. So I just roll wherever he's rolling. But my team, like my family, what they've been rooting for their whole life is the 49ers. So,
Oh,
that's how
okay.
that's
Hey,
how.
good squad right now.
But if Aaron
Good team.
Rodgers were to join the 49ers, dream come true for me. Dream come true.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean, it's a possibility now.
Oh, I hope, man. But all right, so earlier, we are talking about the crowds and the a large amount of people in concerts and stuff. How was your first gig? What's your first gig? What was your first like performance like?
Man, I've never been afraid of the stage. I think I pride myself.
That's good.
Probably like if you don't like my music, I've always told people you'll have a good time in my live show no matter what. So
Mhm.
I got on the stage like hella young. My parents were the type to try me out and everything. So I mean, I did everything from football to singing to acting to just everything. My parents just wanted to see whatever I stuck with.
Right.
Ah,
So yeah, I was on the stage like when I was young, like at age 7, I was doing talent shows
oh
and things like
shoot!
that. So just always making music.
So you're a pretty
Um,
like confident kid. No, you had all this. You were trying out different things. You were performing in front of
I wouldn't
people.
say confident, but
Mm.
yeah, man, just
How
kind
were
of
you
dipping your
growing up?
toes
Like,
and everything, just seeing what you're good at.
uh-huh.
Right.
So like with
Yeah.
what's called, with your parents, you know, trying to see what fits best for you, which I love because at the end of the day, whatever you're gonna have a successful life in my books if you do 100% you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So from
exactly,
that, how were
exactly.
you growing up? How was like the environment, and how did that, I guess, sculpture you to today with your passion for music, making it, and just a work ethic in general?
Well, San Antonio is military town, USA. So I'm a military kid. That's where my
Ah,
dad ended up retiring, and
mm,
my mom's Filipino. Uh, so a lot of like Filipino culture intertwined with that military culture. So
mm.
Mhm.
um, we moved around a lot. So I felt like I was pretty good at making friends and um, yeah, I feel like that's why my parents like put me in so much stuff because we had to keep me busy to distract me
Right.
from the moving and things like that. So
And
um,
when
yeah,
you started with the music thing, were your parents accepting in it, or how was that process?
I think they were pretty worried whenever I started taking it serious. I think at first
Okay.
they liked that it was
Mm.
a hobby, but now they're all in. They're cool.
Right.
That's
So
what's up. That's
uh,
dope.
I feel like I've done some decent things in my pursuit to where they kind of see the goal now. So
Right.
um,
Mm.
yeah, it's cool. And my older sister was a singer too, so it kind of like ran in the family for a little bit
Hmm.
too.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, man, a lot of the inspiration comes from Filipino side too, because my mom comes from a family of 11 brothers and sisters,
Oh,
and
oh.
they like mad poor out in the Philippines too. So you always want to like kind of be a role model and
Mm-hmm.
kind of give back whenever you feel like you can. I mean, right now
Yeah.
can't do much, but they're hella supportive out there. So
That's what's
one of my
up,
goals
man.
out there, one of these projects I'm working on right now is called Connection. It's with Tanes, and he's trying to link Filipino artists and American artists. So right now I'm working with a bunch of Filipino artists and seeing if I can crank some songs out with them. So that'd be cool, you know, to
Yeah,
get a little fan base.
Nice, man. That's good. That's like,
It's not bad.
because what's called for me growing up, I remember like, I've always known that I like basketball. And then my parents put me
Did
in
you play?
I did play basketball, yeah. And then my parents put me
Oh,
in.
nice.
Huh?
Nice.
Oh yeah, and then,
cool.
yeah. I was when I was little, I was a center, but then like I moved down in high school as a shooting guard, like slash forward. But my parents tried me out for baseball and soccer, and I remember I didn't like playing soccer, like really, like I didn't like playing soccer, but I would always do it just to not impress them, but just to like feel satisfied with the duty they gave me, I guess. I don't know. I was raised a little bit differently, but it was called. But now I feel like once I was showing him with like this the whole Firesquad movement, because like right now we're just doing podcasts, but eventually like where I want things to go is throw events and stuff like that. Throw events with artists, So best believe when this Corona's over, we got Phillipwolf headline.
Hey man,
Headline. That's the
appreciate
whole move,
that, bro.
man. What was called?
we got a lot of
hey
things.
man, I wish y'all luck on that too. Like throwing shows, that kind of goes hand in hand with the whole podcast thing too.
Exactly, yeah, because it's a lot of things. Like I'm trying to combine.
You build a following, and you're creating content for artists, and it's well appreciated. So it'll be nice for your network whenever you do start doing that.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. We'll definitely keep in touch. But what's called damn, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, about the whole baseball thing. I mean, yeah, it was just it was just the way I was raised. Now since they see how the internet is working and how I'm like convincing them that this is like an actual possible thing to do and pull off. And if you believe it, that's the best part. You know what I mean? Like if you, because like how you said, once your parents find out that they were serious about it, that's when that's how my parents won. I mean, that's how I won my parents over, because like they were just like, oh shoot, he's actually like not doing it for a hobby and stuff like that.
Right.
But hold on. Phillipwolf, we are about to play, or not play, but we about to do this little challenge we got.
Okay, I'm like, damn.
It's called Rapid Fire. It's obviously much smoother in the booth and in the studio, but basically this little section right here is where we just go in and we just spit some random questions. First thing that comes to your mind. First thing.
I thought we were about to freestyle. I was like, it's gonna lag, bro.
No,
Let's go.
Definitely not.
In the studio, definitely. That's
you played a beat.
So.
We do that in the studio, but obviously since we're over,
going down right now.
No.
All right, so we're gonna do it. Ready? You ready, Sam?
Do it.
No, not ready actually.
Oh crap! What's up? What happened?
I can't find the questions.
What you mean? Just freestyle them. That's the whole point of it.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you good? You good?
Sure.
All right. Here it goes. So, pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Pineapple on pizza.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Cool. If you could go anywhere right now, where would you go? Philippines.
Superpower.
Invisibility.
Why?
I just felt like it was a rapid fire question. So nah, man. Yeah, being invisible would be. You know what? Teleportation. I think actually. Teleportation.
You could get anywhere.
Anywhere, just whenever you want. I think that would come in such handy.
Favorite cartoon character?
Oh, that's a good one.
SpongeBob. Cool.
Athlete of all time. Best. Oh, Kobe or Michael?
Kobe.
Oh, I'll be Kobe.
Where's the worst place you can get stuck at?
The DMV.
Oh, that's a good one. PS4, Xbox. I mean, PS or Xbox?
Xbox.
Shoot, I'm getting stuck on this question.
I got another one.
Go.
You're in an island. Only 3 albums that you can take with you. Go.
College Dropout,
Mm.
Good Kid, Mad City,
Mm.
and Take Care.
Okay.
Care.
Your least favorite genre
Ooh.
of music?
Anything with no, hold on. My least favorite genre.
Shoot. I don't even know that. I'm open to all music, low key.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I can really find something I like in every genre. I don't think.
All right. I got another one.
Yeah.
One person that you could take if you had to spend just a day with any artist. One person. You're gonna be quarantined with this person. Yes, an artist.
Mm. Drake.
Great
I'm
answer.
a huge Drake fan.
I think that's the best answer, low key.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Drake fan. I don't fight that. I don't fight my love for Drake.
I would say.
I just feel like if you're quarantined with Drake, you're good after that. Like
No, exactly.
you could have 3 songs made with Drake and your career is
And
good.
you're
bro.
done. You're set for
Yeah.
life.
Damn.
If you had a time machine, what time period would you go to?
Oh shoot. Oh, I'm still playing the music thing. I don't even.
Probably the 70s.
70s?
Yeah. I always thought that like the way they partied was always interesting back then too.
They had like disco vibes.
The hippie vibes.
All right. Well, thank you, sir, for this second installment of the rapid fire little mini show within the podcast. It was,
tight.
I like your 3 albums, man. Love it, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
That's a great choice. I don't know how. I don't know what I'll do, man. I would freak out because I have my favorite albums, but I always do like to mix my music around. You know, I do playlists and stuff like basing on the vibe.
I feel like those are cliche answers, but if you're forcing me down to 3 albums, like it's just like damn.
No, yeah,
like,
exactly.
I want to go with that.
You want the best possible because I mean, yeah, they are cliche because like everybody likes them, but I mean, there's a reason why everybody likes them, like because they're classics.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So, with you being a pretty big Drake fan, what are your top 3 Drake albums? Because we actually had a conversation
we had an
about
argument
this.
about this.
Yeah, we did not agree.
Sam hates my top 3. He said Take Care, so I already know where this is going.
I think Take Care, So Far Gone, and
Take Care, So Far Gone.
Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
I think that was Sam's.
I
Sam.
I way off of y'all's 3?
Oh, mine was my top one is, if you're reading this, is too late. My second one was Scorpion, and my third one was More Life. So it's most recent
that's
ones. That's super
Oh
crazy.
wow!
Drake.
So you like new Drake? Okay. Well, I see, man. So Far Gone is a classic to me. November 18th is like one of my favorite songs from Drake.
Yeah. Drake. Yeah, Drake is.
Yeah,
Drake
man.
is
I don't know. Is that me just being old?
Nah, man. That's just your taste. I think. Hey, Sam, what happened? Sam disconnected.
I don't know. I think he cut off.
All right. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. My laptop literally just shut off. It's charging. I don't know why it did that, but it just turned off.
You missed.
Did you hear my 3?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, you didn't.
Okay, I said So Far Gone, Take Care, and Nothing Was the Same.
Okay.
And I told him mine, and he understands why we got in an argument.
Because you said More Life?
Because I said More Life.
I mean, I like those albums too, but
Yeah.
I just feel like Drake hasn't. I mean, he's kind of has a general same sound, so the nostalgia plays like a huge factor for me.
Right.
That's why I like the old stuff is cool. Because it's like when you first heard that Drake style, you're like, yo, this is fucking dope.
Mhm.
But now it's like you kind of expect to hear what you're hearing on that new stuff. So,
Right.
which is still good, but it's not as new, I guess.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
What's called the project he just dropped, man. That was dope. I was vibing to that.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
outside, man,
Oh
all
yeah.
weekend. But let's play some of your music.
What are
Oh,
your top three though?
yeah.
You
What's your
didn't
top
even
three,
say.
Sam?
Oh, so mine was damn, what did I say? I said nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same. Take Care was in there.
Take Care. I think that was my third one. What was my second one?
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same was my first one.
Hmm.
What was my second one?
It was probably Views or something. Nah, hell
No,
no. You
definitely
hate
not
Views. Yeah.
Views.
Scorpion?
No, definitely not Scorpion.
Oh, I don't.
I think I said Take Care too. Actually, I think I said
Nothing was the
Take
same.
Care. Nothing was the same in what?
This fool doesn't
damn,
even know.
what did I
He's
say?
capping. You're capping, bro. You don't even know.
If you're reading this is too late, did I say that?
Maybe that one.
Yeah, I think I said that one. I mean, yeah, I'm looking at his albums right now because I just blacked out, but I'm pretty sure it was that one.
You see how I knew my top three? You know
That's a
why?
good top three.
Because my
That's a
top
good
three
top
was
three.
solid. Mine was off the dome. Mine was solid. Sam,
Yeah.
it took time for you to think about your top
Your
three.
More Life was kind of canceled all of that out.
It's because I had vibes with More Life. But, Philip, what song do you want
What
the
up?
other people to hear?
I
was
you know
thinking
what? Let's play the most recent one.
Yep, brick by brick.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, bet. We are doing now. We're gonna do now. Let me see.
Firesquad Radio.
Firesquad Radio. We about to play some Phillipwolf for y'all. We put you on. Let's go.
Shout out. Hey.
I'm a cold young stunner, I'ma take it by the number. Since the actor, they ain't know it, I done let that shit break bow. I'm yelling hallelujah, I ain't click up with you losers. I'ma move on to a suit of buried issues in the bed, little bitch. Someday, I ain't gotta go and change my ways. I just move into a fake someplace, make you wanna go erase some days, go erase some. Blacking out became normalized like sober was the normal guys. Fam would think I'm so defined, that was kinda borderline. Pages right as blacker lately, I've been blanking, but the loss of friends that came with growth has got me on a patient. Like, man, how you choosing ear to ear when dapping up my hand? Have you ever faced the fear of not having a plan? Look into the eyes of someone calling you the fan, just to hear the plot and knocking off your chain. I'm a cold young stunner, I'ma take it by the number. Since the actor, they ain't know it, I done let that shit break bow. I'm yelling hallelujah, I ain't click up with you losers. I'ma move on to a suit of buried issues in the bed, little bitch. Someday, I ain't gotta go and change my ways. I just move into a fake someplace, make you wanna go erase some days, go erase some.
I say my life pretty good, I thank God for it all. I try to be a good sport, but they don't want me to ball, so I resort to taking trips on resorts. If I just came back.
Oh, my bad.
So I resort to taking trips on resorts. If I just came back up in town and he just copped a new Porsche. They say the odds in my corner, I'm only seeing 3-7s. Constantly working on greater, you create your own heaven. Met me at shirt off feet, said she wanted me Devin. But only if you a goddess, see I cannot mess with peasants. I say you are what you think. Well, I'm a present, I've been using my gifts, I've been learning my lessons. See, my dad's an OG.
And my mom was a reverend. I can't fall for these tricks. I was watching one step.
I'm a cold young stunner, I'ma take it by the number. Since the actor, they ain't know it, I done let that shit break bow. I'm yelling hallelujah, I ain't click up with you losers. I'ma move on to a suit of buried issues in the bed, little bitch. Someday, I ain't gotta go and change my ways. I just move into a fake someplace, make you wanna go erase some days.
Ooh, there we go. Hold on, let me put y'all on mute. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Was
Brick
good,
by
good.
brick. Phillip Wolf.
Fuck with that heavily.
We could actually play
Appreciate it,
one
bro.
more song. I was thinking about Blast Off. What you think? One more song.
Yeah, let's do Blast
Blast
Off.
Off?
Let's do it.
All right, for sure. After Blast Off, we got to do the outro because we about to run out of time right here. All right.
No worries,
This is
man.
Blast Off, Phillip Wolf.
I'm just sat down, chillin' with a beard from the catwalk. Knew a bag in school, see the sauce for the bad talk. All the bad talk, hit her, then I back off. Only coming around, cause she know I'm about to blast off.
Hey, okay, they think I'm gonna change, but I just stay the same. I never will forget it. Hey, okay, they think I'm gonna change, but I just stay the same. I never will forget it. Hey, all of you know I'm from Texas. Being on top, my intention. I got a lot of investment. Don't got no time for pedestrian. All of the women in question, now they want in on my session. Don't got no name on my guest list, but they go down like recession. I just got a lot of problems chilling on my mind. Like, hey, I just got a lot of fake people trying to steal my time. Like, hey, but all in the game, I don't fall, I don't panic. I caught me a bandage, I'm staying afloat. You a boat like Titanic, the damage, I handle the weight. I want the banners and Raptors to wait. I want the Moses, the crowd with the bass. I want that real love with the real touch. While we laughing, I way to the bank. I don't got time for these fake hoes, they seem to grow as I grow. I don't got time for what, better off on my own,
I'm just sat down, chillin' with a beard from the catwalk. See the sauce for the bad talk. All the bad talk, hit it, then I back off. Only coming around.
Blast off right there, Phillipwolf. But we are actually, Skype is telling me right now that we're about to run a minute and 30 seconds. So I know, freaking, man, that's what I'm talking about. This Corona shit is whack. But blast off, Phillipwolf. Anyways, thank you, my brother, for hopping on the Zoom. We got to do it like this, unfortunately. But really
Definitely when we get the studio back.
We'll hit you up, man. And not only for a podcast, but some other things. But really quick, where can the people find you?
Yo, just once again, I appreciate y'all doing this for artists and creating content during this time. Thank y'all for having me. Once again, Phillipwolf. You can find me on Instagram at Phillipwolf. Make sure you check me out on Spotify. Undervalued Attention out now. Plenty of music coming out. Thank y'all.
We'll have the link in the description. Thank you very much. I'm gonna do the outro really quick, Sam. Thank you everybody for tuning into the Firesquad podcast. Make sure to follow us at Firesquad Brand on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, and Firesquad on all streaming platforms except for Apple for your daily podcast.
I like how you throw that except for Apple.
Thank you, Phillipwolf, for hopping on. Thank you, Sam, for hopping on. And let's just let it right out.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night, man.
You too.
Likewise,
brother.
buddy.
All right, man. Peace.